Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 13 Sporting KC Simulated career. We have the announcements for the Confed Cup squads, don't need to worry about that. Right, let's check out the team ahead of this next game. Hopefully, we don't need to make too many changes. I know Wallison is back from injury, but I'm not going to look to bring him in. And actually I'm going to have to make a load of changes because it was the cup game in the last game and I changed my team around. Cornell, Espinoza. Where are you? Ariel Rousseau, get you in there. Zusi in there. Ali for Kamara. Kennedy up front. There we go. Not looking too bad. Next match, Sim this match. Wow, Vancouver have lost their last three. We are at home. Can we get a victory? Hopefully so. Leapfrog us up the table a little bit. Here we go. 4-0. Convey 2, Kennedy 1, Kamara 1. And Rochat missed a penalty for Vancouver. Rodolfo injured as well. How long is he out for? 7 days. Okay, not bad. I can handle that. Wallison not wrist. No, definitely not.
United 2, Philadelphia Union 0.
Oh, I hate all these pop-ups. I really can't wait for them to stop. Player returns from injury. Even Bandalovsky. Fantastic. Not going to risk him though. I'll have Tordoya in.
San Jose Earthquakes 0. Real Salt Lake 1. Colorado.
Wow, Philadelphia only got 4 points from their 11 games. We currently lie 4th in the table. 19 points. Got new game against New York coming up. We need to win that one against New York as we are 7 points behind them, but we do have one game in hand. If we can win that game in hand and win the game against New York, that'll put us 1 point behind. Pretty good. Okay. Don't need to worry about Espinoza. If he goes, he goes. Right, Rodolfo out. No Manserino in. Where is he? Besler. Besler in, and I get Tordoya in at the back. Everything else is looking pretty good. Right, next match. Delegate. Sim match. Here we go. Right, so Chivas have played LA Galaxy twice, 1-1, 2-1, lost 1, 2-1, and lost 1 to Portland 2-1. So they do score, but they also concede. Here we go, 3-0, Kamara 2, Convey 1. So Convey and Kamara both have 3 goals apiece in the last 2 games. Pretty good. Definitely take that. So we're now second in the table. Win this game against New York, and that'll put us. Put us 1 point behind New York, which pretty pleased with that. Need to remember to do a squad squad report at the end of this. As Columbus Crew set to land Thomas' signature. Really? Constantly sitting on the sidelines is not what I want in my career. So the next transfer window arrives, I want to be sold. Sitting in the stands every week. I'd like to have a period away on loan if you're not going to play me. I have been playing you, fella, and I'm going to continue to play you. Don't worry, you are going to get games. Okay, we've gone up to 3.5 star teams, so there must be some improvements in the squad. Hopefully we'll see them at the end. Tordoya. Actually, is Bandalovsky back? Yes, he is. Get Manserino in for a game. Where are you? Ariel Rousseau. There you are. Zusi, no. Gadzev, no. Peterson, there you are. You can have a game. Kennedy, Wallison. Actually, Wallison there. I'll have Teal Bunbury up front. And get, Bassam Ali in there. Team looking okay. Right. Next match, Sim match. Okay, here we go. New York won 2 of their last 3, drawn the other one. They like to score goals. Not too happy about conceding them. Hopefully we can put that right here. Wallison, would be nice to get you on the score sheet. Bunbury with a goal. Oriol Rossell sent off. Thanks, fella. Gadzev injured. Player suspended, player injured, out for 2 days.
Major League Soccer.
Right,
Chicago
I'm
Fire
happy with that. Point against New
San
York.
Jose Earthquakes.
Wow, we're down to 5th in the table after being 2nd, but we have games in hand against Columbus and another team. Scouting report available.
The league leaders, Real Salt Lake.
Cesar Miguel.
While second placed Seattle Sounders entertain fourth placed DC United.
Wow, there's only one player really who we could take, but no, you know what? I'll leave all them because yeah, this is the guy I want to sign up. Ethan Verichka. All sorted. Right, and we can't do anything with the scouts yet. We need to sell some players, which should hopefully get that done pretty soon when the transfer window opens in around 3 weeks' time.
Major League Soccer. The league leaders,
So
Red Bulls,
we currently hold a commanding 6-point lead over 6th place Toronto. We are in 5th. We have a game in hand over Toronto. Same points as DC United, but a game in hand over them. 1 point less than Columbus, but 3 games in hand over them. Pretty good. Good solid position. Just need to be able to do something with it here. Zusi up to a 73. Wow. Gadzev is okay. Bandalovsky. Yeah. Form pretty good. Okay, so we've got a 68, a 67 and a 68 there. We need to get rid of them. You know what, yeah, we'll give Bassam a game. Actually, no I don't, because I'm playing LA Galaxy. Don't want Bassam in there. I'll give him a game against another team. I could actually let him go out on loan. You know what, sod it, I'll do that now. I'll let him go out on loan. Bassam. And who was the other one? Russell was on about wanting to go out on loan, wasn't he? But I think he's going to get a few games. Right, sim match now. I'll get this match done. LA won 1, draw 1, lost 1 of their last 3. Beat Chivas, drew with Dallas, and lost to Colorado. Wallison with a goal. Yes, please. No. Juninho with the only goal. Okay, so we didn't concede that many, which is not too bad. Suspension over.
Major League Soccer. DC United.
Right, now playing New York again. We definitely need to try and rein them back. They have played 2 games more than us.
Who's playing who in Major League Soccer?
So we win this game. We're 10 points behind with 2 games in hand. Well, yeah, we really need to get something out of this game.
Host 7th placed FC Dallas. 4th placed
Yeah, that last loss
face a trip to
didn't do us any good. Right, next match, here we go. Check the squad out. Come on. God, this game's going slow because the EA servers are down. Energy is okay for everyone. Kennedy is doing okay. Kamara, I'll get you back in there. Where are you? There. Orioros, I'll get you back in there. Right. Team looking pretty good. Definitely a few areas where we can look to improve. Obviously the right back is potentially one of them. We do want to be up to all plays in the 70s as soon as possible. Right, here we go. At home, New York have won their last 3, only conceded 1 goal, and they don't concede in this game. Only that 1 goal after Cooper 2 minutes into the game. Espinosa form worries me. Yes, it does, and I think I might have to drop him for a game or 2. His mind's not on the job in hand.
Columbus Crew 1.
And yeah, we're now that gap we had over the teams below us has gone with those 2 defeats.
Who's playing who in Major
Need to switch things around to playing Philadelphia. Not going to take them too lightly, but I am going to make some changes. We'll give Bassam a game in goal.
Chicago Fire visit 5th placed
Form for a few players. Okay, Rodolfo.
Columbus Crew.
I'll get Manserino in. I'll give Tordoya a game at the back.
To 8th placed FC
Gadzev. Who else have we got? Cornell, yeah, we'll give you a game. Wallison, get you out. Convey back in. Kennedy for Bunbury. Ali, that'll do. Changed a few players around there, hopefully, just to spark the team into a bit of form. Right, we are at home. If Philadelphia score in this game, there's something wrong. They've conceded 1, 2, 3 in their last 3 games and not scored a goal. Surely this should be a win. It should be a 1-2-0 win. 3-1. Okay, they score, but Kamara, Gadzev, Convey, all with the goals. We're 2-0 up when Philadelphia scored. Yeah, maybe because I put Bassam in goal, I should have seen that they would score. But hey ho.
Chicago Fire 1.
Right, coming up to July, summer transfer window is about to be opened, and we have 0 funds available to buy any players. So it's a sell before we buy, or a loan out before we get someone in.
Montreal Impact.
I'm going to have a quick look at the free agents market, as obviously for the European leagues now is when all the players who are out of contract become free agents, obviously. So hopefully there are 1 or 2 players who we can look to bring in. Right, transfer market information. Okay, training injury for Michael Harrington. Okay. Squad report. Bobby Burling can be signed up. Between a 52 and 56. We'll keep him there for now, you know.
DC United with 28 points.
Just one of those where... Wow, 2 weeks, look at that. Fixtures, Sunday, July the 14th, our next game. Buy players, here we go. Right, transfer status, free agent. Yeah, I'll keep that young kid available just in the you've seen for now. Should Bassam go out on loan and we need some cover, we do have it. And it looks like, wow, this guy could be one. 18 years old. Matt Harris, sprint speed 82. Dribbling 70, long pass 69, short pass 73. Shot power is okay. Central mid, wow, looks definitely like he could be one we try and sign. We'll add him to the shortlist. 3,000 a week, especially if we get rid of... Holy shit, valued at 2.2 million as well. If we get rid of Thomas and potentially Espinoza, he'd be a definite fit into our midfield. We'll search though, see if there's any young kids, anyone that's 21 or younger that's around. Zach Fleehaber, Christian Gallardo, Keith Elliott, Pedro Azogwe, Ilya Milanov. No one really. It's rather unfortunate. A few there that we could bring in, but they won't really help us out. They won't enhance the team that much. We need to be looking at players that are like that young kid who's 19 but he's rated 68. So you'd sort of think, okay, Espinoza, I'm leaving. I've had enough here. I just can't settle. No hard feelings, but I can't say somewhere I don't feel at home. This club has tried hard. Partner needs to be somewhere I feel more like things, or my playing style suits me better. I'm not sure how this works, but I can let you have a written transfer request later today if that's okay. Well, fella, I'm not going to put you on a transfer list because I want clubs to pay your proper value and not pay a couple of 100,000 less than what you're actually worth. Unfortunately, we can't bring that young kid in. I have no transfer funds available, but we do have transfer offers for Espinoza and Hamid. Here we go. Vasco, reject for Hamid, thank you. Hoffenheim, reject for Hamid, I'm not selling him. Hamid, reject from Sunderland. And Espinoza, who wants you? Birmingham City. You can have him for 1.8 million. You're not having him for bloody 800,000. Sod that. I just hope the board don't go behind my back and sell him for less than what he's worth. Surely they shouldn't. I mean, he's homesick, so he's going to go to Birmingham. Yeah, I just can't see that happening. Right. So we've got 10 days left till the next game. See how much we can get done in that time. Rocking on to over 15 minutes already. Board. We decided to act quickly. No, actually, understand this happened all of a sudden for anyone's interest. Birmingham retransfer offer, I don't believe it's that much. Received an offer for Oreo Russell. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I'll let him go out on loan for a season. Player loaned, 6,000 wages covered, so transfers, budget allocation, got a fair bit, so we can look to get in. I don't want to do that one. Right, view shortlist, here we go. It was this guy, Matt Harris, wasn't it? Approach to sign. Important first team player, 4 years, 5% goal bonus. Hopefully he accepts that. Who else? Juan? Not really. We'll remove you from the shortlist. Cisco was one whose contract was up for renewal. Approach to buy. Yeah. Let's be cheeky and say nothing. See what they say to that. Probably turn around and say no, but his contract's up. Mora, potentially bring him in. Left back. See, it's a right back that I really need to look at bringing in. But we'll have to see what funds are available to us. Obviously, we've got none immediately available, so it all depends when it comes to selling players. More offers. West Ham, you can have him for 1.5 million. I'm not letting him go for cheaper than that if I can. Reject the offer for Hamid. Espinosa's homesick, but Premier League clubs and English clubs are interested in him. Now there's a shocker. West Ham do have the money available. Another offer for Bill Hamid. Why can't I just turn around and say not for sale? I'd love to be able to, just a little option that says not for sale. Do not bother to try and sign him. Right, I don't think we're going to get this game done in this episode. Jesus, I hope it's not going to be all this for during this summer for Bill Hamid. He's not going anywhere. Let me go, demands Thomas. I am going to let you go. You are transfer listed, just no one's bringing any bids for you because you're shit. Losing my temper with him. As soon as a bid comes in, you can go. I'm happy to let you go. I'm happy to get rid of you. Matt Harris, contract offer accepted. Thank you. Still got 3,000 available, so we could look to bring in someone else. Transfer offer for Bill Hamid. No. Reject. Unless, I'll tell you what, I'm going to start counter offering these. I'm going to put in 5 million minimum. That's what I wanted to say. Right, so we have a midfielder in. Sum is too low. Retransfer offer, don't believe he's worth that much. Transfer offer for Bill Hamid from Servette. Counter offer 5.9 million. If you want him for that much, then you can have him for that much. As much as I don't want to, obviously the signing was suggested by Luke. I don't really want to get rid of him, but if they're going to offer silly money, and then I'll take it and see who's available. Retransfer offer, don't believe he's worth that much. Yeah, don't waste my time if you're not going to offer a decent amount of funds for him. Transfer offer, Michael Thomas, New York Red Bulls.
Who's playing who in
Accept.
Major League Soccer?
See, fella,
The league leaders,
I'm not going to
Seattle
let it stand in your way.
Sounders,
I've already
entertain fourth
got a
place
replacement
Los
in there.
Angeles
Sue's actually
Third place,
a little bit
Colorado
better
Rapids visit
and
fifth
a
place,
hell of a lot
Oakland
younger.
Cinders.
So that's worked out quite well. Player returns from injury, Michael Harrington.
Who's playing who in Major
Okay,
League Soccer?
nothing much we
The
can
league
do about
leaders,
that.
New York Red Bulls face a trip to second
Ah,
place,
you know what, let's
Seattle
play this game against Chicago.
while
We'll do
second
that
place,
game.
Chicago Fire
Why not?
visit fifth placed Sporting Kansas City.
We'll get a bit more of the transfer window done as well. International management offer. Reject. Thank you. Been in pretty good form lately. I hope you're not going to bench me. No, fella. I don't plan on benching you. I plan on starting you in this game. Right. Colin back in. Rodolfo back in. Zusi. K. Kamara. Wallison. There we go. Hamid. Yeah. Harris. Right. Well, actually, we'll have you on the bench instead of Sinovic. Besler, keep you there. Dom Dwyer. I don't really want you on the bench. I want Montoya on the bench. Bandalovsky will get you back in the starting 11. Espinosa, I'm keeping you on the bench as you're being sold. Kennedy. Kennedy, do I want him on the bench? Convey. Yeah, get rid of you and have Kennedy on the bench. Where are you, Kennedy? There you are. Right. So, I've only got 2 keepers, so if Bassam goes out on loan, I need to bring in another keeper. Next match, sim match. Hopefully Bassam doesn't go out on loan. Ah, right. Finally to play a game. Nyako suspended for Chicago. 1-1 draw. Wallison with another goal. Finally he's getting on the score sheet again. Okay.
Houston Dynamo 2,
Something must be going on as we seem to be stuck.
Montreal Impact 0.
Are we going to get some transfer offers in for some other players? Here we go. Player sold. Espinosa sold to Blackburn Rovers for 1.1. Thanks.
Chicago Fire 1.
Michael Thomas sold. Transfer offer for Mohamed Bassam. Colorado Rapids season-long loan. Go on then. Why not?
25 points with a game in hand on the team below.
Player loaned. Okay, so I now need to look at bringing in a keeper.
Third, climbing the table are DC United.
But we have some transfer funds available now. We have a fair chunk of transfer funds available now. 1.1 million available, which is pretty good. Got rid of 2 midfielders. So I need to bring in a midfielder and also I need to bring in a goalkeeper. And hopefully a right back as well. So
14 points.
Let's quickly check free agents again. Oh, this is going to give me youth players, I think, to start with. Oh, and it's going to, yeah. So, Zach Fleehaber.
Real Salt Lake with 30 points. In third,
Yeah, 6'6".
with a game in hand.
We'll look to offer you. Approach to sign.
The table, Vancouver Whitecaps with 15
Yeah, looks good enough offer.
And then reading up the table,
Although you want a 4-year deal, I'm happy for you to have a 4-year deal.
Dallas with 18 points.
So, a bit of cover. Milanov, no. Right, you know what, we need to look at everyone, at all free agents, regardless of age right now. I'll tell you what, no, we don't max age. I don't want anyone that's over 30, to be honest. 19,000 available in wage, so I can bring someone in. Luis Pedro Figueroa, I had you, well, I looked at you before. Yeah, you can play anywhere down the right. Getting on a bit now. Left back Marvin. Gabriel Valverde for right back. I think I want someone that's in the 70s. Midfielders. I'm going to need someone in the 70s, so let's reset everything. Midfielder, centre mid. Minimum of 70. Let's see if there's anyone transfer listed. You know what, I should have just looked for transfer listed players in total rather than... Right, so let's reset that. Transfer status. Transfer listed, just see who's available. I'm going to guess bugger all that's worth any value. Juan Fran would be nice to bring in, although I don't think he can play centre. No, he can't. Adan, Cisco, yeah, Carvalho. So it was only really these three. Adan would be nice to bring in, and potentially bring him in. Just for the simple fact is that if we sell Hamid for a couple of, say we can sell Hamid for 5 million, we bring bring Adan in. He's rated 73. He's a lot higher. But right, midfielder, central midfielder, 70 rated minimum. We'll go to 85 max. Estimated worth 1 million. And let's have a look. Let's search via league. Let's have a look in the A League first of all. Maybe someone here. There may not be. No, didn't think so. Bundesliga, no. Pro League, Liga de Brazil. Surely there's got to be a few Brazilians. Maybe we can bring one of them in. Hopefully. Wow. Okay. Maybe if I look at bringing it down to 65. Max age 30. Just in case there are any youngsters, if there's like a 69 rated kid who's 19, 20, then maybe we look to bring them in. Okay, so there's not a lot there in Brazil. Superliga now, Barclays. Right, K-League. Is there anyone? I think we're still going to sort of struggle in terms of value because we haven't got much to play with. There's this Kim Yu Sung, doesn't look too bad. Lee Yong Ray. Liga MX. Surely there's someone in the Mexican league that's available. Interesting. Manuel Vinegra. There could be one. Only 25. Medium and high. There's this other guy as well. Where's he gone? Here he is. This Jose Daniel Guerrero. Defensive work rate is better for Manuel. They're both right-footed, both CDMs, roughly same height, same weight. No traits. Stamina's better for Jose, but Manuel's got better acceleration, aggression and interceptions. Okay, so mental attributes, Manuel's better. Ball control, crossing, curve, dribbling, all with Jose. Long shots, long pass, marking, short pass, tackling. Ooh, it's Jose's the better of the two. How much? 5 grand a week, 725,000, 5 grand a week. Approach to buy. Wow, hopefully we're able to get him in. Pretty young, pretty much available. Last year of his contract. How about this guy from Tigres? Wow, so it's a case of either or both. I'll inquire about the pair of them just to see what, if anything, comes back, and we'll carry on searching. If I can get one of those two guys in, that's going to still leave around 500,000, which should help us find, hopefully, a right back rated 70, minimum of 70. Right. Christian Herbes, who is interesting. He's a couple of years younger, not a lot younger, but is he available? Boca Juniors approach to buy. Wow, he's available as well. So, inquire about him. There's 3 midfielders to be getting on with. I'll call it a day there. We've rolled on for half an hour, but I'll tell you what, before I do that, do the squad report. So here we go. Hamed up 1, Mandalowski stayed the same, Colin up 1, Rodolfo stayed the same, Jakub has stayed the same, Cornell up 3 already, Gadzev up 1, Zusi up 1, Kate Kamara stayed the same, Bunbury up 2, Wallison up 3, valued at 8 million now, only got 3 goals in 12 games, Bunbury's got 1 goal and 1 assist, Kamara 5 goals, 3 assists, wow. Zusi 3 goals, 2 assists, Gadzev 1 goal, Cornell with 1 assist. Convey 4 goals, stayed the same on 66. Harris hasn't played for us yet. Diego Montoya up 3. Bassam Ali with 1 goal, up 2 though to 70. Besler stayed the same. Kennedy 2 assists, 1 goal in 8 games, stayed the same. Simek up 4, he looks like he'll be pretty decent. Tordoya stayed the same. Manserino stayed the same. Dom Dwyer's up 1. Sinovic has stayed the same. Joseph, maybe it's time to get rid of you. You're not really doing much. You know what, yeah. Let's transfer list him. Harrington stayed the same. Pettersson. I've got Ali who can play in the right wing, so you know what. Let's transfer list you if I can get some money for you. Yep. Nagamura, you are already transfer listed, down 1. Russell up 1, but you're now out on loan. Ellis up 3. Kempin up 4. Bassam just gone out on loan. So that's not too bad. Team is looking pretty good. Okay guys, there's some midfielders to have a look at. There was a squad report for you as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you could leave a like. That would be appreciated. Only because it makes me know I'm doing a good job and that you guys are enjoying what you're watching. But thanks for watching guys. Catch you in the next episode. Cheers.